everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Fritz Fritz. I hope your day is going splendidly so far. Currently, 77 degrees, mostly sunny and breezy here in the valley on this Wednesday afternoon. Do you know what time it is? Well, of course you do. I have my vest on. That means, that means it's time to read more childhood stories. So, pull up a chair, grab some popcorn, make yourself nice carbonated beverage. Oh, a few months ago, I read a few various items, and now I'm back. Woo! Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, all right. Now, this story has a date of May 5th, 1997. Wow. So, there. I just aged myself a little bit here. Mm-mm-mm. And look at this penmanship. Yeah, it's atrocious. Ugh. It's not much better now, but it's an improvement. Oh, full disclosure, the sense of humor I've had when I was a kid is different now when I am a guy in his 30s. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So this story is 28 years old. Okay. One day, I was sitting under a palm tree. Then I saw a lamb. I decided to climb the tree and see if I can see anything. Then I fell out of the tree and I broke my wrist. Then I saw a castle. Then I saw a handsome knight going into the castle. I came to the door and I turned the knob. Then I went inside. I listened for a sound. Nothing. Then I heard a sound. I hit something. I broke my thumbnail and I stayed calm. Then I heard an answer of a calf. Then everything went dark and I started to spin around and around. Then I felt a wrinkle on my head. The spinning stopped. I was back outside. My wrist was all better. I went home and often eat, but I just went to bed. Then I heard a sound outside. Then I heard somebody kneel. Dot, dot, dot. Huh. I don't know. It's just a ramble on. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this one is dated April 22nd, 1997. Okay. Dictionaries and encyclopedias are alike in some ways. They both give information to the reader. Their items are listed in alphabetical order. Dictionaries and encyclopedias are different in some ways. Let's see. Dictionaries have words. Encyclopedias have phrases. They have different stuff. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. This story does not have a date on it. But from the other things I've come across, it's either from 1997 or 1998. So it's in the mid to late 1990s. I dug a hole, I did. I digged a hole in my front yard. There's a hole here, a holy hole. How do you measure the worth of empty space? A hole is a lack of something more. The bolder, the fewer. Water barrel. Well, how do you, if you know the answer, let me know in the comments. How do you measure the value of empty space? Let's see. And then this little story here. We had some trouble because a boulder rolled down the hill and hit some of our wagons, trains, and damaged them. So now we are trading to get the boulder. We are trying to get the boulder out of the wagon sway. And a flood hit us. My name is John. What does that say? My name is John Herzies. We are going to the wagon back up by the lifting. Yep. The wagon back up by lifting it back up. 4 people lost their sons and friends. A mudslide hit and slowed us down. We were running low on food, so we hunted buffalo, and now we got more food. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Oh, look at this. Got a little bit of long division here, folks. This one is from May 13th, 1997. Math, page 309. Problems 1 through 27. All right. 5 goes into 54 10 times with a remainder of 4. 6 goes into 603 100 times with the remainder of 3. Oh, yeah. Isn't that lovely? See, now, kids, when I was a kid, we had to use pencil and paper to write out and show our work for math. Well, anyway, on this particular test, I received a 92%. That's an A minus. 7 goes into 75 10 times with the remainder of 5. 4 goes into 600 150 times. 4 into 600. Well, look at that. Math. Okay. Now, this little number here, little story, is dated April 16th, 1997. I saw the paintings at the exhibit. Your encouragement helped me get an A. I felt miserable when it started to rain. I made a muffler out of yarn. When I won, I heard a victorious cheer. I will demonstrate how to do this paper. I will contribute. I will contribute this problem. I made a promise. Yeah. Now for something a little different. Here's a drawing that I made with my name on the back and the date of May 6th, 1997. Now, oh, isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Let's see. Uh, so I would have been 10 years old when I drew this. All right, so what's going on here? Well, first thing we got a guy here. He's walking his pink dog. This guy over here, it looks like he's wearing one of those band majorette hats. I don't remember the official name, but anyway, he's holding a beaker of something that has a green liquid in it. This guy over here in the orange shirt, he's carrying a football in one hand and a book in the other hand. Yeah. This guy back here is wearing a red, white, and blue striped hat. I don't know. It might be a parade, a group of people in a parade. I know, very vibrant red. I don't know what's going on down here. This guy, this guy here just has a head. There's no body. So I guess I was trying to emulate the distance that this guy here is supposed to be for way in the back. Oh, there you go. We got 5 people walking down the street, wherever with a Wait a minute. No, I take that back, folks. That's not a pink dog. That's a pink pig. I just looked at the squiggly tail right there. Okay, so a guy is walking his pig down the street with these other group of people. So there you go. I don't know if you have any ideas what that's supposed to be. Let me know, because there's no description on the back other than my name and the date. Ooh. Well, here's another drawing I did. This one has a date of April 14th, 1997. No description. All right. So, this looks like a saxophone. I think this is supposed to be a bandstand or bleachers. And I was trying to emulate depth perception, where the darker the bleachers get further back. So, musical notes here. Oh, like that. Yeah. Now it's a lawn in the background. Outdoor concert in the park. Ooh. Well, there you go. Well, ta-da. Oh, look at that. Whoa, you see that? This drawing is from May 20th, 1997. It's a big old apple. Big old apple in a field of green. And in the middle of the apple is a phrase. It says, crisp and spicy. Now, I'm going to venture to guess that this is a red delicious apple. Now, crisp and spicy was the name of a fruit warehouse in downtown Pateros back when I was a kid. That was their label, was crisp and spicy. Oh, wow. That red and green together. I'm Adam. Whoa, hey, apple. Just a manila envelope of memories. Oh. Ah, wow. I vaguely remember some of these stories. Most of them, I don't. Doing doing these, but that was so long ago. That was almost, well, it was a, felt like a lifetime ago. Yeah, getting sappy. Is it? Now, this story is dated February 27th, 1997, and the reading prompt here is, you have X-ray vision and can see what's inside this cave. Draw it. Then write a story about going into the cave all alone. So I drew up here. Cave is underground. There's a bunch of dirt and rocks. And here's the surface with a layer of grass. And one little pine tree all by itself. Now, I wrote, one day I was walking home from school until I saw a cave, a very big cave. And then I walked inside. It smelled damp and wet. There was nothing there but me. I walked around inside the cave. Then, when I went back to the entrance, it was gone. So I walked inside the cave until I found myself in my backyard. Then I went into the house. When I went back out, it had disappeared. But when I went to school, I saw it in the school. And everyone was going in. And they never came out. Dot, 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 smiley face. So I went in the cave, I came out. My classmates went in the cave, they never came out. The end. Yeah. Baby. Yeah. Hmm. Now I received a 23 out of 23 on this test here. Oh, it was multiple choice. Wow. Woo! Most settlers traveled to the west by the way of wagon train. The westward movement and the settling of California and Oregon took place during 1840 to 1870. Most wagons were pulled by oxen. A bellows is a device for making a hot fire. A prairie schooner was a covered wagon. Most trains, most wagon trains left from Independence, Missouri. Which one of the following was not a major trail west? The Highland Trail. Which of the following supplies would be the most important to a settler moving west? A cooking stove. How long did it take for a wagon train to go all the way from where it started to Oregon? 6 months. Most people who went west as homesteaders were farmers. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Mm. Okay, this story is dated March 10th, 1997. It was one of those fill in the blank stories. What are those called? Um, Mad Gab, Lib Gab. I don't know. It's where you're given a reading prompt and you have to put in. You pick a noun, you pick an adverb, you pick a conjunction, and you fill in the blanks and you make your own story. Yeah. Anyway, the name of this story is called Stone Fox. When Mom heard the strange noise in the basement, she went downstairs to investigate. The fox squeezed through a narrow gap between two massive boulders. One player was disqualified from the game for not following the rules. That is a tragic place for diving because the water is too shallow. Only athletes who are contestants may compete in the Olympics. All of the amateurs in a downhill ski race waited near the starting gate. For many years, people have told legends about the brave woman who won the race. The old house looked deserted, so we were surprised to find that someone was living there. There has been a treacherous accident on the mountain. The young challenger prepared to race against the champion. Agree plus meant agreement. Less without. Ish like meant action of state. Able, capable, or worthy. I don't doubt that the rickety old boat is sinkable. The water in this glass looks brown and muddy. If we want the same thing, we are in agreement. A toothache is painful, but an afternoon snooze is painless. Grape juice can be very tasty, but plain water is usually tasteless. There are countable grains of sand on the beach, but the ships on the horizon are countless. Huh. Well, what about that? I'm Mr. Fritz. Well, hey, here's a drawing I made of New York. Well, so we have here is Fifth Avenue. Here is the East River. Here is the Manhattan Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge, Statue of Liberty, Battery Park, Empire State Building, Times Square, Central Park. Ooh, here's the Hudson River. New Jersey is over here. Ooh, and a little bit of trees. Wow. Okay, this story is from March 11th, 1997. And let's see. Mom shopped at the supermarket. This is a self-service store. The wet socks are on the clothesline. The store has 5 checkout counters. Point your flashlight this way, please. The police will check for fingerprints. Is Mary's raincoat in the closet? Mr. Stone could hardly see to drive. The rain beat so hard on the windshield. Jack raised the flag to the very top of the flagpole. Freddie's grandfather told him that a sudden heavy rain is called a cloudburst. When Penny washes dishes, she has to feel for the dishes because she uses so many soap suds. Uh-huh. Well, oh, one time I saw a fox running along the top of a rail fence until he was opposite of an old stump without touching the ground. He leaped to the stump and hid in it. That trick fooled the dogs completely. It may have fooled the dogs, but it didn't fool me. I was out there in the woods on a cold and dreary day, just me and my dogs. I was then surprised to see the red fox leap onto a sheep's back and ride across the pasture. And then the fox jumped to the ground, turned around, and talked to me. And he said, "Hello." Apparently, the fox has an accent. I'm going to try to get this accent. Good day, governor. Hello. Why are you guys in me? Enough of that. Okay. Uh, the fox then turned around, sniffed around the tree, and went beyond it. The hounds were howling. The sun was shining. And I went back home and I had a nice hot cup of tea and a fig Newton. The end. Oh yeah, baby. Whoa. Hey, hey. Certificate of recognition. This certifies that Adam Fritz is awarded special recognition for excellent attendance during the 1996 to 1997 school year. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just felt, that made me feel a little old. All right. One more story, everybody. I don't want to bore you. Just one more, and then that'll be it for today. Okay. This story is from February 19th, 1997. It's called Worms. Okay. The soil is turned by worms. The dirt is their food. The earthworms keeps healthy from plants and animals. A single worm eats tons of soil. A growing plant needs worms. Underground farmers let air and water to the plant roots. Its body. Its body. I can't read this word. Handwriting's too sloppy. I don't know. Its body's blank helps the soil. Millions of worms are in 1 acre. Worm farms sell earthworms. Worms, squiggly, wiggly, jiggly. Time. What? Roy read a book. Roy read a book about worms. It was a book. He said it was interesting. The end. Wormy, squiggly, jiggly worms. Oh, look at this. All right. All right. I promise this is the last one. This is a little poem here. By Adam Fritz. There's no date on it, but the name of the poem is called Cinquain. Snow, soft, white, falls out of the sky, glitters in the sun, then melts. Happy, nice, cold, warm, winter. Ta-da. Ooh, it looks like I used different types of crayon to write this. And there's my name in blue. Baba blue. Okay. That's it, folks. Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Safe travels if you're heading anywhere. I'm Fritz Hot Zone Fritz. I really hope you enjoyed this journey down memory lane. I just ramble on about my childhood stories, math, reading prompts, writing, essays. I don't miss homework at all. Bye, everybody.